Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Mimi Show. I thought I would give you guys a bonus live and come back on tonight. And maybe just an hour. An hour, guys. Ooh, come on in. Welcome to the Mimi Show. Hello. Welcome in. Hello, highly sensitive. Hello, DeLove. Excuse me, sorry. Yes, we're going to do another live. We're going to check on Brittney Spears. We're going to check on George the Giant Slayer has a new video. Let's deep dive that sucker. And so on. Hello, come on in, hit the like button. Hit the like. I made some chili tonight. What did you guys make for dinner? Let me pull up Brittney Spears' Instagram. I might do that again. The SNL skit. Where am I going? Right here. I'm there already. Okay, we're going to push new footage. Brittney Spears has fans worried. New details emerge in Brittney Spears' DWI. All right. Let's pull up Brittney Spears' Instagram, okay? Wow, look at this. Looks like baby food. Let me share my screen. I didn't see this on Heather from the Hood. It's live earlier, so interesting. Welcome in, everyone. Yes, Brittney's crying out for some help, I believe. You think? Look at this Instagram. This is Meghan Markle's jelly and jam situation that's still going on. Doesn't that look like baby food? It is so nasty. I can tell you which one is which. Let me tell you which one is which. This one is the raspberry for sure. This is that orange marmalade bull crap, which was not good at all. And the strawberry is going to be one of these, but I know this is raspberry because it's watery. Designed to move easily from breakfast to dessert and everywhere in between. No. You can only eat this with an English muffin. No, she was arrested. No lunch to love? No lunch, honey? Aw. Okay, and then we have this crap-a-doodle. She's got it on a croissant. Okay? She's got it on a croissant there. You think it's going to taste good with the croissant, Megan? I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, let's see what Britney Spears is doing. This is Megan's page. She's just oblivious. Obliv. Let's find Brittney. Where's Brittney? All right, here we go. It is sad. Brittney and the Jam, both. It's like someone said earlier, her dancing isn't the kind of dances that she was doing when she was performing. It just looks like she's kind of all over the place. My thought was, if she enjoys dancing and enjoys entertaining, why don't she get back into the business of doing so? Let's see what else we got. See, it's just not your typical dance moves. Okay? Britney Spears used to have it going on. She was, doing it. She could dance. Now, look at this. This is not your performance. Huh. Whoa, watch it. Watch out. Watch out. Look at this. Is this hers? I just need to make sure that I'm on her page. Okay, search. Britney Spears again. That's her fragrance. And is this her? No, that's not Brittney. Let me make sure I'm spelling her name correctly. Brittney. Britney Spears. Okay. I don't know where her stuff is. Did it get removed? Like Britney Spears has left the building, guys. I do not see her original. This is her fragrance. But this is not her page. Huh. Anyway, I guess this is all we get right here. Yeah, guys, I can't find her page. Because remember, her page had her dancing on there. I feel like her page has been removed. Let me know, guys, why don't you go into your Instagram and see if you can find Brittney Spears? I can't find her. Let's move on. Let's talk about what's going on, though. Just a sec. Who's with me? Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. All right. I appreciate that. Okay. Let me go. Let me go here.
Recently posted a strange Instagram video singing Rihanna's Unfaithful in a shaky, partial British accent, while in the background, her house was cluttered, scattered, and disheveled. Fans were alarmed by the disarray, with some even spotting what looked like dog feces on the floor. Which just like you, and you could see dogs walking in the background of the video, so it's very well possible. Now, the caption to her post said, "Messing around with lighting and cleaning my house like no tomorrow," which didn't really make people feel better. Now, fans really couldn't believe what they were seeing. Now, viewers flocked to Twitter with one person saying, "Sad to watch her like this, and how are people not more concerned about Brittney Spears and the stuff she posts on Instagram?" And some even questioned if she needed help, as there could be neglect for both her and her pets. Yeah. Amidst the worry, others defended her. People need to realize Brittney Spears.
Guess what I found out? It says Brittney Spears' Instagram account was deactivated, dated on March 5th, 2026, following her arrest for driving under the influence, DUI, in Ventura County, California. The page currently shows The page currently shows, "Sorry, this page isn't available," a common occurrence after she posts cryptic content or faces personal, legal, or public scrutiny. So she shut down her page, guys. All right, that's what I'm talking about, Mary. Get cozy. So her page
is trolling us, LOL. She's giving us 2007 and 2025, wrote one fan, pushing back against the drama. She doesn't want society's approval, we effed her over, they said. Now, not long after, another clip surfaced, this time from a boat. Brittney, clad in a green bikini, dances to her ex Justin Timberlake's Carry Out as ocean waves were seen behind her. But then she switches into a strange accent again, calling herself a nerd and joking with a guide. "Me and this man are out here in the water, look at us." Now, it was mainly the fact that she was listening to her ex's song that got to people, as Brittney recently opened up about how terrible she was treated by Justin in her memoir. She exposed a lot of things that the people didn't know.
Remember, in her memoir, she said that she got, and trigger warning, an abortion, and he made her get it. You guys remember that?
About that really hurt her, so the song choice concerned fans, and I know I was definitely confused by it. Not to mention, there was also once a video where she was dancing around her house with knives. Now, authorities performed a wellness check on her after fans expressed concern over her, and she posted a video on Instagram writing in the caption, "I started playing in the kitchen with knives today." She then added that her fans shouldn't worry and that they weren't real knives, and she posted again later saying, "I know I spooked everyone with the last post, but these are fake knives that my team rented from Hand Prop Shop in LA." She wrote in the Instagram caption beneath another dance video, "These are not real knives. No one needs to worry or call the police. I'm trying to imitate one of my favorite performers, Shakira, a performance I was inspired by. Cheers to us bad girls who aren't afraid to push boundaries and take risks," she said. Now, these videos she's been posting are being interpreted in different ways. To some, they're signs of lingering scars from her 13-year conservatorship, evidence of someone still trying to heal from years of control and public scrutiny. Now, to others, they're proof of her newfound freedom, messy, unpredictable, but authentically hers. Now, it's important to note, though, that Brittney has also turned to creative outlets, reminding fans that she's writing 2 fiction novels. She's called it the best therapy she could ask for, especially after feeling spiritually disconnected and betrayed by people closest to her. So, should we be worried for her or let her enjoy her fun? I guess that's up to you to decide.
Welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Branson Quirk.
I'm Eric Wilson.
How you doing, Eric?
Doing great. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It feels like Friday.
It's a very Friday, Thursday today.
It really
it's been a very, very busy morning. Day.
Yeah,
It's afternoon already.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
we're exhausted.
Britney Spears running into some legal trouble.
Yeah, let's run through. Let's give them a preview of what we're talking about today.
Yeah. So, I mean, as we had reported this morning, Britney Spears, she was released actually this morning at 6 a.m., arrested last night in Ventura County by the California Highway Patrol around 9:30 p.m. And she was booked into jail at 3 a.m. in the morning, obviously 3 hours later released. But between that time and why it took so long for her to end up behind bars at the jail was that she was taken to a hospital. She had no injuries whatsoever. The police just suspected some erratic driving, but they had to take her to the hospital to test her blood alcohol level, which we're told was 0.06. The legal limit in California is 0.08. But, and I didn't know this, Eric, the police can arrest you if you have alcohol in your system if they observe erratic driving.
And it's very close to the legal limit, so I'm sure there's some leeway there as far as taking someone in. It's like, is the breathalyzer off? Can they make that argument? But we have the dispatch audio from the actual traffic stop, so we can listen to that.
Yeah, let's play.
Yosemite black sedan, erratic braking, swerving, and driving with no tail lights.
2433, I copy. I'm in the area, eastbound at Cooner. Can you attach my please?
So you're in the area. From our parking lot, 731 F, North 101 from Rancho Road, a black BMW sedan, in and out of lanes and near TCs, now speeding.
Yeah, so it's unclear if a field sobriety test was performed, but she was, as you mentioned, taken to the hospital. Blood was drawn to obviously probably get a more accurate blood alcohol level, and also to see if she was under any other substances, which we do now know that we reported earlier that we broke this story that an unknown substance was found in her car. We don't know if the substance was in her system at the time as well, but we do know that it was found in the car.
It's currently being
sources
tested.
Familiar with the investigation tell us obviously the discovery could potentially add to the legal issues stemming from this arrest. It could turn in just, erratic drunk driving, whatever it might be, into obviously a potential drug situation as well. And she's
Boy, OMG. Did you hear what they said? She may have had a substance on her that they don't know what it is, and they're testing her for it. Hopefully it's just her medication. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brittney Spears don't need to be in any other trouble. But I'm like Heather from the Hood. Driving drunk is not smart at all. You have to think about the other people that are on the road, not just yourself. Not just yourself. So I wonder what they found. You think Brittney Spears is in some trouble? They let her out, but she still has a DWI, which means that she's probably got to show up at court, next month and talk about it. I don't know. Poor Brittney. So that's a situation. It's a situation. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, what is going on? What is this? Okay, this isn't working. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Oh, no, it's not technical. It's the operator. Okay.
We've been kind of talking about this. She's kind of been on a little bit of a spiral lately. We don't know if this stems from, obviously, she sold her music catalog recently. That was had to have been a huge influx of money to her. We don't know exactly the number, but obviously Britney Spears' music, even though she didn't write hardly any of it.
We're told that it was similar
number
to Justin Bieber's sell of his catalog, which I believe was in the hundreds of millions.
200 million,
200 million. So if it's anywhere near that, and she already had money, you can imagine. Right?
Yeah. So she was released. Her car was towed. We can confirm now that her car was picked up by somebody that works for her. So her car is no longer impounded. She is released. And now it's just kind of figuring out, obviously the legal issues, but also what's next for Brittney and where she goes from here, because a lot of people are concerned about it.
Yeah, I mean, what I want to know is because when you are arrested, and I've
That's
watched so many
right.
arrests for DUI
Mhm.
on body cam footage, they have to ask you if you consent to a blood draw, correct? Or at some point, someone has to get a warrant from a judge to get that blood draw. So what I'm sure we'll get body cam footage very soon of this entire ordeal. It's Ventura County. I don't see us having an issue getting that eventually.
We know some stuff. We can't speak on that right now, but maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's important to see everything that went down.
For sure.
We've seen Brittney be pulled over a few times before.
Yeah, and we've also seen her driving erratically.
Exactly.
But this is also
Very
someone
fast.
who's spent the last 20 years being chased constantly by the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Like at some point, you just become an erratic driver because you're used to people chasing you.
Exactly.
Not to give her any sort of excuse if she was drunk driving. She should be held accountable for sure.
Yeah.
But all accounts that we're hearing, sources, everybody's telling us she seems genuinely so remorseful from this situation. And she was in the jail cell crying a lot.
Yeah.
She was very upset. She was very emotional about this situation. So hopefully this is the wake-up call.
Yeah.
And I know that's what a lot of...
So it sounds like she was very emotional, very, in a state of, I'm sorry, I hate I did this. They said she was swerving in and out of traffic and driving erratically. So Brittney Spears, you should not be on the road. You're not, especially after drinking. And is she supposed to be drinking? I'm just curious. Let me know, guys, in the chat if you know.
Her family members are hoping as well.
Her manager, Brittney's manager, Kate Hudson, released a statement saying, "This was an unfortunate and inexcusable incident. Brittney will take the right steps, comply with the law, and we hope this marks the start of a long overdue change in her life. She needs help and support during this difficult time. Her boys will be spending time with her, and her loved ones are putting a plan in place to set her up for success and well-being." So one of her sons, I believe Jaden, he had been already living with her and spending time with her, focusing on his music career, but the other son was still in Hawaii.
Well, we actually know, based on photos we've received this week, unrelated to this incident, that they are both in LA.
They're both in LA.
Yeah,
so they were already with her.
Hopefully they're there supporting her right now while she's going through this, because we know she doesn't have a lot of people around her. We saw her a few months back hanging out with Courtney and Chloe, having a sleepover. So we do know she has some friends in LA, and hopefully she's relying on those friends. But it does seem like this could turn into a situation that brings Brittney and her family closer together, not just her kids. And hopefully that is what she needs to, maybe this, goes into a rehab stint or something like that. She's scheduled to appear in court on May 4th. So she has some time to figure everything out.
Sources told TMZ that those close to Brittney hope a judge orders her into a program instead of sentencing her to time behind bars.
So she goes to court May 4th. So now they're trying to see if she's going to be charged with something such as jail time for driving with the DUI. Did you hear about Brittney Spears? Yeah. They said they found some substance in her car. They don't know exactly what the substance is at this moment. But again, she was weaving in and out of traffic, and that doesn't sound good at all. Like you were really, obviously there was something wrong. Hi, Judy Bird. Hi, Pickles. It's so good to see you guys. I thought I'd do a nightly live and don't spend too much time, maybe an hour, hour and a half. Yeah, they found something in her car. They haven't said what they found yet. They said that she was in her cell crying and upset about letting, herself down. Or no, letting yourself down is another thing. But being on the road intoxicated where you can harm someone else is another thing. Yes. Judy Bird says, wow, I bet they did find something in her car. She needs help. Let's see what else they're saying.
Yeah. Now, I understand that being a family member, you want your loved one to work on it the right way. But, we've seen the way Brittney's acted in the last few years since the conservatorship has ended. Sometimes just tough love is the way to go. Sometimes I believe that.
Tough love. Oh my God, if that was the case, we all would snap out of our depression and move on and do what we need to do. Tough love. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's going to take a lot more than tough love to get Brittney out of a car from drinking, because she knew better. She knew when she got in the car and started driving like an idiot, she shouldn't have been behind that wheel. She was behind the wheel driving under the influence of a substance. They also drew her blood. I wonder if they're going to do like a rug test. You think, guys, that she may have to do a rug test? Wow, Brittney. And her Instagram has been deactivated.
I don't disagree with that.
She needs more than tough love. Help me out, guys.
Jail can be a cold ending for whatever you're addicted to drinking.
But it's not just
substances.
an addiction issue with Brittney. There's a huge mental health issue as well.
It's a mental health
I fully support the idea of not jailing mental health.
Yeah. When you're dealing with multiple, hello, Lisa, welcome, beautiful. When you're dealing with someone that has several issues here, one of them being your mental health. Is something going on with Brittney Spears' mental health. You can see it in her face. You can see it in her eyes that there's something missing. There's something wrong there. Let me see if I can take us back to the Instagram. Okay, look at these pictures of Brittney. I guess she was a little younger then. Here, let me show you. She was a little younger here. But you can see it in her eyes. Okay, let me go back here. Go here. Uh-oh, that's not right. Let's see. I had a page earlier that kind of showed her dancing a little bit, but I don't see it anymore. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Look at her eyes. What? Are we gonna take a bath? Oh, you got a new book. Oh, Daddy. Daddy, you gotta read it. It looks like she wants you to read it before. Uh-oh. I made some chili tonight from HelloFresh, so I don't know how it tastes. I haven't tasted it yet. Just look at her eyes. There's something going on with Brittney Spears' eyes. Okay, let's see. And her dance moves is not like her dance moves when she performs. Brittney Spears you couldn't go nowhere and not hear Brittney Spears on the radio or at a club or at a bar or just out to eat. Like Brittney Spears was the stuff. She had it going on. Now it's like Okay, what's going on, Brittney? Good evening, Michelle. Welcome, sweetheart. Yes, we're gonna. This one's funner anyway, Michelle. We was doing this morning. We did Virginia Giuffre's her her abuse. It was really triggering. Yeah. So this one's gonna be a little more light. Okay, let's move on.
People who are suffering from mental health issues and getting them the help that they actually need, which, like this person is saying, is rehab. Really, she doesn't need jail. We don't need to send Brittney Spears to jail
Right,
because
she
she was
needs
drunk
like a
driving one night. We
personal
need to get her help, get her back
therapist.
on track, and figure out, I don't want to say help her control her money, because then that's basically saying put her back into conservatorship, which obviously is not the right way to go, because
So why are you saying it at all? Like, she doesn't want the conservatorship, but if you're going to take her off of the conservatorship, maybe have something else in place for her that is not too free to just do whatever she wants to do, because it seems like she needs structure, even though she's an adult. What do you guys think?
conservatorships are just so tricky, and a lot of times just don't seem to work for these kind of celebrities. But hopefully there's some sort of plan that Cade, her manager, and her family can come together and get her help in a way that's not so restrictive and doesn't trap her in her house, essentially.
Well, typically with rehab, obviously, we know that when family members want you to go to rehab, you have to agree to go outside of being ordered by a judge. So this is actually a good situation in a sense where the law is involved now, and they can order Brittney to take these things seriously. It's required. And if she doesn't do this and that, then she does potentially face time behind bars.
Yeah.
So this is a good situation where they can actually maybe force this to happen, and it'll be good for her in the long run. Now, we did do a story where on TMZ,
He's talking about a deterrent, trying to say, listen, if you don't get it together, you're going to jail. So here are your options. So putting jail on the table would scare the hell out of me. Okay, Judy Bird, that would scare me. I would be scared. Jail or rehab? Rehab it is. Those are her options. Those are her ultimatums. Is that something the judge would give her?
Live, we spoke with one of the Free Brittney advocates. You know the Free Brittney movement.
Sure.
How old were you when that was happening?
Brittney.
Was that like 4 years ago?
But it goes back further than that.
Well, while she was in it, but
remember the video where it said
free movement was like.
But do you remember the Leave Brittney Alone video from like 2008?
She wasn't a conservatorship.
I know, but like still, people were on that was still the Free Brittney movement back then.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Well, people still were, doing their thing, and
yeah, I mean, people have always been supportive of Brittney.
Paparazzi on Brittney. Leave her alone.
It sounds
well, it's beside the point.
Well, it sounds hypocritical for us to be like. like, oh, save her from the paparazzi, and we're TMZ. So, but
I understand. Well, we spoke to one of the Free Brittney enthusiasts, and so this is interesting because one of the Free Brittney enthusiasts is now saying that she regrets publicly pushing to get Britney Spears out of the conservatorship. This woman's name is Jessica, a former advocate on TikTok, joined us and said, we asked her how it feels, about pushing for Britney to get out of the conservatorship after her DUI arrest last night. And Jessica, who has already opened up about TikTok, about feeling the movement ultimately did more harm than good, tells us she's been watching Britney's scary social media videos, including the clip where she danced around with a pair of knives and made a complete 180 on her previous position. Now, I feel like that's going to be a domino effect among some of the people that were behind.
Yeah, I'm sure she's not the only one to feel this way. And I'm sure there are people who maybe were not as outspoken who also feel this way, and there's people who didn't even care about it who are like, yeah, this one should be in a conservatorship.
She did specify that if there is another conservatorship, that it should not be her friends and family, which I agree. I think it's a very bad idea for friends and family.
But then you get into a situation like the Wendy Williams situation, where her conservatorship is run by just a random.
Are they really thinking about putting Brittney back in a new conservatorship? And what would that do with her mental? Like, I don't know if conservatorship is the best thing. I really think she just needs like a doctor on call. Lisa says, maybe, babe, can you shut the door? Hold on, guys. Kara got a new book at the library. Daddy's reading it to her. So cute. She wanted me to read with her. I said, listen, we're going to read later when mommy's almost done. Okay, Lisa, maybe it will be good for her to go into some sort of program, get her mental health in order, and get her on a routine. She was in a conservatorship for long, then just released her to do whatever. Yeah, like, I don't know. I know that the dancing, the rubbing around and rubbing on yourself, and, there's something up. That's not normalcy. Hello, Demon Dictator. You can't sleep? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thanks for joining us. Michelle says she's from a small town, more like the country, that has high poverty. She took off and the fame became unmanageable for her. That's right, Michelle. You guys got some great points. Very, very great comments. Like, you're right. She was so young when Britney Spears flew off, and she was like a preteen when she became famous overnight. And she's just seems like she's a little confused now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we got.
That the court assigned to her, and it's like, you want someone who at least cares about the person too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just put Wendy up in some sort of rehab facility and just forget about her while they're collecting checks and making money off of her.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's a tough situation.
It's a very, very tricky situation. And we obviously are following it very closely. We have more stories to come that we'll be breaking exclusively, probably very shortly. So definitely stay tuned. Actually, nope, that was one I already mentioned. Her BMW picked up, but there will be more stories on the site for sure very shortly. So definitely stay tuned.
I did
Okay, so let's go.
Britney Spears recently posted a strange Instagram video.
We did this one, escape. Let's remove this. We're done with that. I think we just did this one.
Welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Branson Court.
I'm
Eric Wilson. How you doing, Eric?
Doing great. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It feels like Friday, doesn't it?
It's a very Friday Thursday
Here
today.
we go.
It's been a very.
They're saying here.
Hello, everybody. We have some more breaking news on the Britney Spears front.
Okay,
this is the
we're
third
done
video
with
I've made
Britney.
today about Britney Spears, and
We're
it's
going
not
to move
even
on to
noon
George
in
the
my time
Giant
zone.
Slayer.
But I did tell y'all that I was going to be keeping up with this story
But I want to know
as it develops
what's
and
going
as
on with Demi Moore.
Guys, we need to speak about Demi Moore. Like, we actually need to speak about Demi Moore because the recent appearance that she has made has.
Okay, anyway, moving on.
The WHO and on Gaza. So, firstly, why?
Okay. Here we go, guys. Smash that like button, guys. Smash it, smash it. There's no reason I don't have on the camera. I just don't have it on. Maybe I'm getting tired of looking at myself. So I'm going to turn it off for a few. Okay. Let's go. This is George the Giant Slayer. He has done another video of Meghan and Harry, and he's amazing with these videos. I'm going to post his link in the comment section. I'm going to give him a thumbs up because he's got a great show. Go check him out. He's George the Giant Slayer. Oh my God. I was in someone's chat today. Let me tell you something. Like, I have been getting different people's channels are popping up. And it was this one that popped up. It's called, I forgot her name. Shoot. Anyway, they were talking to me and they were like, they told me I didn't care for what they said about Annabelle. They said somebody had used the N-word or something and Annabelle was there. But my thought was, okay, Annabelle didn't say it. And I don't know. It was I was like in a weird situation. I don't know where I was. Okay. And I don't think these people are liking Fiona and Trevor. And I was just like, whoa, this is big. Because I like those people. I like those content creators, you know? I respect them. Okay. This is going to be good. Hang on to your seat. Let's go for a ride.
The WHO and on Gaza. So, firstly, why are you here in Jordan? Why is it so important to you?
I think
Today, Junior?
You can do it. Yeah. No. We're going to give Harry a little bit more time to think. Help him out a little bit. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle couldn't even be bothered to go sit at her father's hospital.
Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. You got some skills. Hello, Heather from the hood. No, thank you. Thank you for having me on your panel. It's so noisy over here. If it ain't Rockadoo. That's what I heard. And I was just like, honestly, Demon Dictator, I had no idea what they were talking about. I was so confused. I was like, what? And he said he was trying to say he wasn't saying anything nice about Annabelle. That's for sure. That's what I was getting. And I think Annabelle had already pre-warned me about, you know, that she's a content creator. If you're a content creator, you're going to be hated on. It is what it is. They're coming for you. Everybody is. It's just something about it. And I respect Annabelle, and I know Annabelle didn't say it, so I didn't understand why the subject even came up. Anyway, Rocket Doolittle is a baby. He's an adult. He's an adult. Isn't Rocky a big boy, but he's a baby too.
He's a baby?
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's he look like?
Rocky?
Okay, well, can you tell me I have to make his hands look like? What's he tall? He's tall or small?
He's small.
Okay, show me a hand. He's tall or short?
You're so cute.
Okay, the body showing his boy tall or tiny?
A tiny. It's tiny.
Can you show me your hand?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Is that tiny?
Okay, why?
It's a shame she did not go and see her father when he had his leg like. Wow. Noisy. I like it noisy. Sometimes we'll just start screaming for no reason. Who? Oh, no. Yours stopped barking after 11 years old? No. Rocky won't just bark. He will whine. He'll like do a whimper and let you know that A, I don't want to be in the room by myself. B, I want to go in a different room. Like that's how he talks to us. So Rocket Doolittle is something else. I saw someone posted a link to the video in your other channel. What? Highly sensitive? What video? Okay, let's get back. Look at this. Isn't this something? Meghan Markle, we did a poll today and we said if it was between Andrew and Meghan, who would be queen and king? Who would we pick? Who would we choose? Okay. I said Meghan. We had to choose. We had no choice.
What the problem for Harry is, though, is that even in the mainstream now, there has been such a serious turn. SNL, Saturday Night Live, and the Weekend Update for the second time roasting Meghan Markle. This is gonna hurt. Watch.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the former prince and current river corpse, has been arrested and now may be banned from ever taking the throne. In fact, the royal family said the only way he can become king is if it comes down to either him or Meghan.
Now, Brittney, I have to say, it's my birthday today, and that was like the greatest birthday present I could have received. I woke up this morning. I had been really busy yesterday, so I hadn't seen it.
Who would you choose? I know we had this poll earlier today, but why not do it again? I mean, seriously, I'm going to tell you who I would pick. Between Megan and Andrew, you got a choice. Okay. Oh, thank you, Heather. I dropped the link just in case you wanted to come up. Cargo. Gargle. A who? Somebody other than the two you have to choose from. It's not an easy decision. It's not an easy decision. I think that Andrew can serve his country in jail. Can he? He can help the country in jail. Just give out orders from jail. You got to pick one or the other. I opt out. Okay. If you opt out, you're going to automatically get Andrew. Automatically get Andrew. So you have to pick. Okay. So that was the joke. That was the joke.
And I just giggled and giggled and giggled because, I mean, there's always a serious side to the SNL comedy. I don't usually agree with it because it's very left wing. But effectively, what they're saying here is that, yep, we agree. Meghan Markle, less popular than Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
Wow.
Yes, that's what they're saying, Dan. And happy birthday.
Thank you.
This.
Oh my God, that is so crazy. Yes. She's so sweet. You're so sweet. You got to be quiet, though. Yes, the love. Listen to Rocky. You gotta pick.
This little SNL skit, though, is just this weekend update is hysterical because it's so true. And this is what works about comedy is when it's true. And we all know that, yes, people would maybe prefer in some ways Andrew over Meghan Markle when it comes to the throne.
No one likes her. That's how bad her popularity is. It's that in the toilet. She will never be able to resurrect her popularity. It's been going on, what, year 7, and our popularity is in the toilet. She was deemed the biggest loser of 2025 and 2024. They put her face, Harry and her face, on a billboard and said that they were the most unpopular people of the year. They were ranking a couple of things. That would just, like, your own country feels that way about you, Megan. The United States don't even care about you anymore. They're not bowing to you. They're not calling you the Duchess of Sussex. We're not doing what you need us to do to make you Mrs. Popular.
And if Hollywood is even making jabs at her, you know she's offended a lot of people. We know she hasn't done good work in the entertainment industry. And people are taking notice. People are noticing, hey, that, yeah, Meghan Markle may have this title, but nobody really likes her. Nobody buys her stuff. And so we have this situation here where it's just so rife and so perfect. And yeah, even the SNL host, I think it's Colin there, just got a huge giggle himself out of that. He thought it was quite funny. And that tells you a lot if you can make the SNL hosts break.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Because how do they know she's unpopular? Like, that's how bad her popularity is. Michelle says, the love, my fingers froze and won't let me type their names. That is too funny. Tomorrow, last Friday night. Okay, guys. We're going to Annabelle's tomorrow at 2. I'm going to try to do like trivia that night. Let's just see how it goes, because doing 2 lives in a night is hard and it takes me a little bit away of family time. So I usually do my lives during the morning. That's why. That's what makes it so good. Okay, let's get back over to over here to her dad, her daddy. Look at him in the wheelchair. His leg is gone. Do you see that? Look at that. I don't think I can make it bigger than that. He's missing a leg. And she's in Hollywood and Montecito talking about how she cares about family, and she's a humanitarian and she loves people and she's this great person. She's fake. You're not those things. You left your father in the Philippines. Yeah, you left your father like destitute out there. Look at his little rose and his flower. It says, her father is facing a leg amputation and trying to walk again. Truly sad, yet Meghan seems unmoved. Unmoved, the royal watcher. Let's see what Dudu says. Yes, same here. Plus, I'm looking into my family ancestry. Oh, that's cool, Dudu Bird. I found something very interesting, by the way. Don't want to derail your live. No, you're doing just fine. Just
Okay, mommy.
All right, guys, I'm back. Interesting, Judy Bird, my mom's biological father, that she never knew was a hitman. Oh my God, now that is a story. For the minute in the 30s, he just found our cousin. Ooh, his grandfather was my biological grandfather. He told us he would tell him this. Oh, the mob, Doodoo Bird. Interesting. That is really interesting. That is. That you got some mob attachments in your family, girl.
bedside while he gets fitted for a new prosthetic leg. Yet both Meghan and Harry kicked off the next leg of the worldwide privacy tour and full royal tour number 3. The juicy part. Karma did a little pop and said, "Hey mates, what's going on?" Marco couldn't even be bothered to go sit at her father's hospital bedside while he gets fitted for a new prosthetic leg. Yet both Meghan and Harry kicked off the next leg of the worldwide privacy tour and full royal tour number 3. The juicy part. Karma did a little pop and said, "Hey mates, what's going on?" See, the California couple didn't just get snubbed in Jordan. The rejects got rejected because someone sniffed out disaster tourists. No red card.
Disaster tourists. He called them disaster tourists. Sniffed them out like disaster tourists. Like, they got snubbed. They got snubbed, dude. All the way in Jordan when they went on that trip. Harry and Meghan. Going places where they're not really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because those little girls were not happy to see her. And that lady that was in the hospital with the amputee leg like her father's. What a quinky dink. It was like she was forced to see someone with an amputee leg, even if it wasn't her father's. What is the odds of that happening? That she would meet a lady that lost her leg. You know? Odd. That is odd. Not, it's just what a quinky dink. Her father went through the same thing. But now she's in the hospital acting like she cares about this young lady and looking at her like she cares. Like her heart goes out to this lady. Like, I am so sorry, look. That's what she gave her. And Heather from the Hood said, that ain't a good look, okay? Looking like, because she's not looking that way. She's looking like everything is fine. Everything is good here. I'm glad to be alive. And Meghan standing her tall looking tree, bark looking self up there and making a fool out of herself. She is. Number one, because she didn't go see her dad. Yes, that would be great, Judy Bird. Let's plan it next time. Yes, I would love that. Michelle E., great comment. Odal, upward, opportunists, not humanitarians. Yeah, it is. It is a bit sad and a bit funny altogether. Because it's just, and it's a weird ado. It's a weird ado moment. Like, it's almost like she's like going full circle here. I'm coming back. Like, what are the odds of her seeing an amputee lady? She didn't go see her father, treated him like yuckadoo. And now, like Michelle said, she's not a humanitarian. Okay, yes, whenever you're ready. Yes, I am too. It sounds so interesting. Oh, the love. Are you talking to me? Because I'm all over the place. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with 5 conversations at one time. Okay. And then keep up with George the Giant Slayer. Because I am stuck on the fact that this woman, this bothers me the most. And you know what bothers me the most, because I talk about it the most. I may repeat it a few times. I really think there's something not so right about the fact that the way that Megan treats her father. And then, but she wants us to think that she's this beautiful soul that loves people and that's the humanitarian and, you know, just this great person. We can't see that. It's very difficult. There's this wall up. That she's not relatable. No one sees her as a humanitarian, a philanthropist, an influencer, all these names she's keep adding to herself and adding to her resume. Like someone said the other day, she has always felt like she needed to prove herself. And she's tired of doing that. Yeah, but it's always about you, everything. And so it makes it difficult for anyone else, for you to make room for anyone else in her world. I just believe that.
Carpet, no royal welcome, no king, no queen, no crown prince, not even a courtesy cuddle, a cute kiss, or photo op like Prince William and Princess Catherine received in 2023.
Oh, in your face, Megan. You mean the royals didn't come out and greet her? They didn't meet up with you? How embarrassing is that? Now I know the couple that didn't go out and meet them. But look at Catherine meeting them. Actually, at the wedding. Interesting. I've always wanted to do my family tree. I'm curious to know what family members came from Italy. I don't know anything before my grandparents. That would be nice to know, Lisa. Yes. Oh, right, love. I know. Wow, this is a fun live, guys. Leah Ancestries, that's the name of it.com, with the green leaf is one sale until the 18th of March. Oh, that's not bad. And 35, I paid 100. I just wonder about my ancestors, because my mom said that, like, my mom's mom, my grandmother's mother, we don't know who she was. Yeah, it was weird. And I said, that's it. That's far as we go, is right there. That's not very far. But you know what? Heather said to do it. Heather said to do it. No, you did not. We can talk about a couple of things at the same time, do the word. Now, but back to the story. So William and Catherine are meeting the king and queen of Jordan, okay? The ambassador, whoever, okay? They're meeting the who's of Jordan right now. But when Meghan went to Jordan, she didn't get to meet them. They didn't roll out the red carpet for her to come meet them. They didn't invite her to their home and out to eat. That speaks volumes. Because I don't know. It just seems like they were really dissed, if I may say so. The king and the queen greeted Prince and Princess of Wales.
Meghan and Harry, to me, appear like they are obsessed with wanting the Prince and Princess of Wales to know anything you can do, we can do it much better.
Yep. And that's not true. You cannot do what Catherine does. It is something that she does naturally. It just comes naturally to Catherine, the grace and elegance that she possesses. Like, I mean, like, seriously. And people can relate to her. She's relatable. She'll relate to you. Who she's talking to. She's engaged. Meghan is not engaged. She's performing. I'm learning a lot of new little words, guys. But that's what it seems like, though. Like the little girl that didn't want to hug her, that walked away from Meghan and was like, no, I really don't want to hug you. And I don't want to talk to you either. Like the receptions, you can't tell me that she can't feel the rejection. I would. Yep. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Haven't heard much about the Queen of Jordan lately. I always thought she was lovely. She is beautiful. She does. She is beautiful. Very beautiful.
That's why they took up residence at the same £3,000 a night royal suite at the St. Regis like they did. They left the Montecito Moon Bumps back home, not just to cosplay this time, but to copycat. Look how that worked out.
The Montecito Moon.
We just saw proof of that in the video. Did.
I'm going to put
They left the
on
Montecito
the
Moon Bumps
caption.
back home,
Okay.
not just to cosplay this time, but to copycat. Look how that worked out. We just Anything you can do, we can do it much better. That's why they took up residence at the same 3,000.
What happened? Oh God, like okay, that was weird. It just disappeared. Did you guys see that? The love. Like that's never happened to me before. Like I really thought the live was shutting down and you guys were gone. The video just disappeared in the thin air. Yeah, that's what just happened. That's what just happened. Weird to do.
The WHO and on Gaza. So firstly, why are you here in Jordan? Why is it so important to you?
I think
Today, Junior, you can do it. Yeah. No.
I don't know what happened.
We're going to give Harry a little bit more time to think. Help him out a little bit. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle couldn't even be bothered to go sit at her father's hospital bedside while he gets fitted for a new prosthetic leg. Yet both Meghan and Harry kicked off the next leg of the worldwide privacy tour and faux royal tour number 3. The juicy part, Karma did a little pop and said, "Hey mates, what's going on?" See, the California couple didn't just get snubbed in Jordan. The rejects got rejected because someone sniffed out disaster tourists. No red carpet, no royal welcome, no king, no queen, no crown prince, not even a courtesy cuddle, a cute kiss, or photo op like Prince William and Princess Catherine received in 2023.
Why would the king and queen meet with Meghan and Dusty Harry? I mean, come on. Let's just be real. Why would the king and queen come off their throne to go meet with the Duchess of Sussex? I wouldn't have went and met her either. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have made a big deal. No, that might be because she's missing that warmth, that thing you need to care, that thing you need to, because my mom is like this. If someone comes to town, you got to go see them. But I beg to differ. He might have taken it down. No, it's back up.
Meghan and Harry, to me, appear like they are.
Now, the last time I spoke to George the Giant Slayer, he said, I told him, I said, I watch your videos and I play them and I deep dive them. Is that okay? And he said it was fine. So hopefully he still remembers.
Obsessed with wanting the Prince and Princess of Wales to know anything you can do, we can do it much better. That's why they took up residence at the same £3,000 a night royal suite at the St. Regis like they did. They left the Montecito moon bumps back home, not just to cosplay this time, but to copycat. Look how that worked out. We just saw proof of that in the video. Real royals don't have to ask for access. Real royals are welcomed everywhere. Freelancers, on the other hand, well, they got to fleece their networks in order to freeload everywhere. I got to say, this trip, tone deafness was off the charts, even for the Hollywood hillbillies. They claim to want privacy, yet they publicize every public appearance like it's Meghan's 25th birthday.
They do. They never do anything in in quiet and in secret. Everybody knows what's going on, where she's going, what picture she's going to take, what event she's going to. It's always that. Why? That is not how celebrities work. We didn't know where Ben and Jennifer went to eat every day. That's annoying. But Megan thinks everything is a spectacle. And it's part of her personality. It's part of her DNA. Sorry, sweetie.
For the 35th time. If they want to help, you just help. You do it quietly, privately, and you don't take out an ad for it or put out a press.
You say you don't take out an ad that you're helping or doing something. You don't take out an ad for it. I'm going to the movies with Harry tonight. We're having date night. So now it's all in the papers that she had a date night with Harry. And it's like, oh, okay, there she goes. What did she wear? You know, if you guys notice, we have been talking about somebody other than Megadu lately, because we are on the Epstein case. But next week we're going to move back more into Meghan and Harry stuff and get back to our regular scheduled program. Yeah, she's Delulu. I say we do some interviews next week of Megan's, go back and do some old interviews of hers and laugh at her word salad, at her stuff that doesn't make sense.
Press release so everybody in the media can cover it. You just help. Otherwise, you end up like a late night punchline.
Look at this.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the former prince and current river corpse.
Look at Andrew. Look at that. I'll never forget this picture. This is the picture they took when he was being released from being spoken to for 11 to 12 hours of questioning. That's a lot of hours. That wasn't a regular interview. That was, did you? Okay? Look at his face. He doesn't look well there. Andrew looks spooked, like he saw a ghost. Exactly. This just reeks guilt. I have messed up and I'm guilty, but I have messed up and they have found out and I'm in some serious trouble. But I would pick Andrew over Meghan any day. I still stick to that.
Has been arrested and now may be banned from ever taking the throne. In fact, the royal family said the only way he can become king is if it comes down to either him or Meghan.
The Megans injected themselves right into the center of one of the top 3 biggest geopolitical crises of the moment. They just waded in neck deep. Question is why? Because while Andrew's under investigation, the king is facing one of the biggest royal scandals of his reign. Police are raiding.
Ooh. That's what it is right there, guys. While Andrew's being arrested, King Charles is being tested. Oh, that kind of rhymes. While Andrew's being arrested, Charles is being tested. Yeah. He is. Can he withstand the scrutiny, the onslaught of thinking he knew about what was going on with his brother when he did not know. He found out when everybody else did. Those are the demons trying to escape. The love said. Michelle Lee says he was terrified because the offenders told him that the offenders, officers maybe, told him that they look forward to seeing him again. Okay. Okay. You like that, the love? Mm-hmm. I did too. I did too. Oh, yes, yes. I forgot what I said. He's arrested and he's being tested. Yeah, there we go. I remember. Yeah, because and I think he's doing a great job, and I think he's battling his cancer and he's battling that. He's dealing with it. But, you know, he's being a king. He's definitely doing that. At least that's what I see. If I was in England, I would be supporting my king. I would not be talking about him, saying, you know, this is just me. Prisoners, offenders. Okay, I'm sorry. Twinkle toes. Okay, thank you.
Properties. You have the Megans
wrong.
who are kicking off the rogue royal tours throughout the Middle East. They crashed a British embassy party and freaked out the UK Foreign Office, met with WHO leadership, spoke about aid corridors in Gaza, and then held a UN roundtable as private citizens.
The fact that I think most of us should probably just appreciate that everybody, or at least 99% of people on planet Earth, are dealing with some form of unresolved grief, trauma, and or loss.
So again, thank you so much for all of your efforts. I look forward to continuing the conversation, especially with Dr. Tedros.
I look forward to continuing the conversation. Like she's invited to everywhere, like she's a part of this. Get somewhere and sit down. You are there for a moment. You're not going to give them a dime. Watch. She's not going to give them money with her cheap self. She's not going to donate nothing to nothing. She's just going to show up. That's what I see a little bit of her. Hey, if you do happen to, if anybody does use my Cash App, please let me know because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. Danny sent me something and I was like, where did this money come from? And it came from Danny. She's such a sweetheart. There is a lot going on in the sector, and there's a lot going on. That's all I can say. Right. What a revelation, says the love. He's telling us
how when funding does come in, it feels ring-fenced to be able to liberate that.
The tune.
Look forward to continuing the conversation, especially with Dr. Tedros, about how when funding does come in, it feels ring-fenced to be able to liberate that.
The tune changes, but the words always remain the same. You got on one side Harry, the world's greatest mental health expert in his own mind. The guy who wrote Spy is.
No. Meghan is the one that you need to be looking at because she's the one that said that she was sitting on the side of a curb one night and didn't want to go on. And she was pregnant with Archie. Okay? Now she's in there conducting a mental health situation, giving them advice, talking about she's want to continue to working with them and informing her of what's going on. Like, who the hell? Who the hell do you think you are? You fakeness. It's a fake. It's so fake. Thank you, George, for this video. I needed it. But it's fake. Go Avengers. I know that's right, to love. Swords up. It's fake-a-do. Just need to get it together.
We're still talking about trauma and grief. On the other side, you have Meghan Markle. She's talking about liberate the funding. Think about it. Liberate.
That's what she said. Liberate funding. How do you liberate funding? What does liberate funding mean? No, they're talking about a company. Yeah, she don't know what the hell she's talking about. She doesn't.
The funding. I translate that California ease into how much do we get? Show me the cheddar, baby. You know, I once met a surgeon. He handed me his business card and it said, have knife, will travel. I was like, okay, interesting, kind of cool, kind of creepy, a little terrifying. But what do you think the public would say is printed on the Meghan's business card? You think it's kind of like the got milk ad? Like, got money, will exploit anyone, anywhere, anytime. Just keep the cameras clicking.
Yeah.
And on the back of the card, by the way, that's V or Venmo. QR code included. Now, I'm not going to show you the video clips of the Meghans holding vigil in a hospital like children in crisis or at their worst.
Come on, George. Show us her pretending like she care and it's humanitarian. It's really disturbing because we know the real deal. Like the love said, fake-a-do. Totally. Free the funding up. Oh, is that what that meant? Liberate funding. That ain't what my description said, but okay. Yeah, he's doing it. You're doing it, George.
First moment, like a lot of other channels do. Just not going to do it. God bless them, they can. I'm not the Meghans. I refuse. But I want to show you this clip. See if you spot something out of place. That little thing that makes the hairs on the back of your head stand up.
How long have you been here?
Did you catch it? Spot that one? Anytime there's a discussion about trauma, tragedy, survival, or suffering, or a child who just shared that he had leukemia, someone smiles. I mean, we've seen this before. Last October. Did you catch it? Spot that one? Anytime there's a discussion about trauma, tragedy, survival, or suffering, or a child who just shared that he had leukemia, someone smiles. I mean, we've seen this before. Last October in 2025, Meghan was given a speech for Project Healthy Minds, you know, the organization that's supposed to help parents who lost children. Serious, severe, thoughtful, contemplative, maybe? No. Smiling.
But our work continued for
for years quietly, and then in 2023 we connected with the Social Media Victims Law Center. We met with a group of American families whose lives were forever changed by the online harms that ultimately created the tragic fates of their.
What the heck is she smiling about? Did you guys see that? Did you see? The louder I get, the louder you get. Did you guys see that? Did you see she's smiling? Like, what are you smiling for? And you're saying, you're talking about tragedy. Let's try that again. Let's look at it one little bit. Let's just clip-a-doo, look. Look at her face. She looks evil. Yeah, she is missing the plot. Watch her head. Watch your head, sweetie. She is missing the plot. She lost the plot a long time ago. Yes, sweetheart. Yes. Lost the plot. Lost it. Wake up.
No. Smiling.
And our work continued for years quietly, and then in 2023 we connected with the Social Media Victims Law Center. We met with a group of American families.
She is clueless. She's clueless. And she's thinking about when she gets home so she can post this on her Instagram page, how she was on stage with Harry. It's weird. Okay, just one more time.
2023, we connected with the Social Media Victims Law Center. We met with a group of American families whose lives were forever changed by the online harms that
she is off her cuckoo-ness, guys. She's smiling. She is smiling like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, are you that unaware of what's going on around you, what you're talking about? You're smiling because you want to get that photo. Oh, photo ready. Yeah, she thinks this is a great photo opportunity. That's why I'm saying she doesn't read the room. Read the room.
Ultimately created the tragic fates of their.
Let's go over to America.
Sorry.
The WHO and on Gaza.
Accident.
In a hospital, like children in crisis are at their worst moment, like a lot of other channels.
2023, we connected with the Social Media.
Contemplative, maybe? No. Smiling.
And our work continued for years quietly, and then in 2023,
quietly,
we connected with the Social Media Victims Law Center. We met with a group of American families whose lives were forever changed by the online harms that ultimately created the tragic fates of their children.
That right there, it's one of the many reasons why I cover the Megans. This, to me, it's not just another celebrity gossip tale, not another tale of Hollywood hypocrisy, not even the way I see them as the prime example of rotten Western society. We're talking about a pair of posers who are playing very
Posers.
dangerous games to change the world you're living.
They're posers. And you guys cannot be nothing other than that. She's turned you into a poser, Harry. You are a poser. You are no longer a real, authentic prince. You may have a prince. You may have a father that's a king and a brother that is a prince, but you have turned yourself into a ribbit, a frogadoo. He is not a prince. He has allowed her to reduce him down to what she says that comes out of her mouth. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Yes, we're having a later do live. Did I do this yesterday? I won't do another one tomorrow night. I may, because I know we were supposed to do it, but I think I'm doing too many at night and I got to do them during the day, guys. Hello. Hello, Loretta. The Me Games. Yeah. She is, I don't know, like she just doesn't, is it that she doesn't read the room? She just doesn't understand. It's just, there's no thought in it. She doesn't, like, is she missing the humanity of it? Like, she can't fake it. Okay, let's move on.
Been in power games, political ones. And what they do is while you're watching the right hand and the big headlines talking about wrinkled pants and the latest photo op safari, the left hand does all the dirty deeds. Out of sight, out of mind.
Why is the Sussex's trip to Jordan so controversial?
Well, it's so controversial because they weren't asked to do this. They weren't given the authority to go away. And how badly they've behaved has shocked everyone, including the British ambassador and everyone else. I do think that.
How they behaved. How did they behave? Did you guys read that? I don't remember them behaving. I know Meghan thought that she was the queen, but she always does that. That ain't nothing new. Hello, George the Giant Slayer. Yes, let me put his link in the chat. No, that's my StreamYard. Just a sec. Let me pull up his George the Giant Slayer. Check him out. If you go and subscribe to him, or you guys decide to, please leave a comment and let him know that you're coming from Letitia's house. Okay.
And I think he's doing it because he wants to undermine the UK and to the head of the country, which is his father.
Do you honestly think that Harry is trying to undermine his father? How rude would that be, Angela? He is not that bad of a son, is he? He's trying to undermine him. 1, 2, 3. Up. You got to be quiet, though. Okay? You're heavy. Yes, 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 yes. So, yeah, it is. It is a shame the romance stopped. It was great when everyone was on there, including George. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah. You know, I was thinking maybe I can make up my own little royal chaos kind of a thing and do it every Friday morning. Well, we go live anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I want to do like a recap of the week. Yes, because we go through a lot in one day. We really do. It's not just I'm sitting on here and
Why is this game?
you know, they're dishing out a lot of information. They're dishing out of a lot of information. And catch it. Angela just said that he's trying to undermine his dad. And Highly Sensitive believes that 100%.
Why did you choose one?
Kara. Little one. Okay. Let's hit the button. Oh. Where's your daddy?
And I think it's a way they can smash that down because some of the things he said were absolute rubbish.
It's clear the Megans want it all. We've known that for years. They want their cake and eat it too, but the results haven't panned out for them. So I don't really think it matters if they hired Sunshine Sachs or spent their last nickel on the greatest PR firms in the world.
Sunshine Sachs is their new PR team. You think they had something to do with it?
Megans want it all. We've known that for years. They want their cake and eat it too, but the results haven't panned out for them. So I don't really.
They want their cake and eat it too, but the results haven't panned out for them. They haven't been very successful in their endeavors, because the Jamma Scam thing is ooh, and that Netflix thing was ooh, and that Spotify thing was worse, and you name the Lemonado. Like, I was trying to get into it. I was bored. I was really, really bored.
I really think it matters if they hired Sunshine Sachs or spent their.
The only decent one was with Beyonce's mom. That was the only interesting one. Why that is, I don't know.
The last nickel on the greatest PR firms in the world. No one has figured out how to stop Harry from being Harold or stopping Meghan from being Meghan. They failed in Hollywood, got canceled by Netflix, ended up as a punchline in podcasting and as a meme for failure.
They have failed in Hollywood. They have no career. They have no situation in Hollywood that's going to make them some income. So when George the Giant Slayer says that they failed in that arena, he's telling the truth. They are not successful in these things that they keep trying to do on their own, and it should just come natural. They should be able to make all kinds of money. But her personality, who she is, has failed herself. He started off with the bang. He started talking about her father, how she didn't even go see him, but she all in Jordan looking at other people.
In business. Yeah. The pair from Montecito, now, the way I see it, believe they found their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Freelance foreign policy, access without a mandate, spectacle without service or accountability, not elected officials, just two private citizens globetrotting around the planet with a press team and a prayer. That's a lot of work for Meghan Markle. Remember, both of them, they only work an hour a week according to their tax records. And now she has to juggle multiple roles. She unveiled it last week. Her new part, ambassador to the world. And this, all while she has to keep up her performance as Harry's mommy.
As Harry's mommy? He said the performance of keeping up with being Harry's mom. Oh, God, Harry. Yeah. It's what Donald Trump said. It's not looking good for Harry. It's not looking good for Harry at all. He just messed up. I love the eyes. Mommy, he said. That's what George the Giant Slayer said, that he's got mommy issues and his mommy is Meghan. And let me just rewind it. Hold on. Mommy issues.
Records. And now she has to juggle multiple roles. She unveiled it last week. Her new part, ambassador to the world. And this, all while she has to keep up her performance as Harry's mommy and trying to doppelgang Angelina Jolie. But here's the thing. Funny. Jolie is a renowned humanitarian. She has credited with 60 field missions. Meghan Markle, 60 wardrobe changes. You can't just one day go on.
How many wardrobe changes? Trying to be like Angelina Jolie. That's exactly what she was trying to look like. Wow. I love his shows. He just tell it like it is. He does. He tells it like it is. He doesn't beat around the bush. Doesn't. He just goes in. And you're there.
I'm the diva of raspberries on Tuesday and turn around saying I'm
diva of raspberries. What the?
Field missions. Meghan Markle,
Diva
60
of
wardrobe
raspberries.
changes. You can't just one day go, I'm the diva of raspberries on Tuesday and turn around saying I'm Angelina Jolie light on Thursdays.
What did he say about the jam? Oh, Terry, Brittney's been arrested, but she's been released and she's at home. They put out a statement that pretty much she's going to get some type of help, I guess. But they did find some kind of substance. They don't know what it was.
I can't feel anything.
Okay, sorry. He is funny.
This all while she has to keep up
You have a beautiful voice.
her performance as Harry's mommy.
Whew. He said, keep up performances of being Harry's mommy. Okay? Keep up appearances.
She unveiled it last week. Her new part, ambassador to the world.
Being Harry's
And this all while she has to keep up her performance as Harry's mommy and trying to adopt.
We're loud, Kara.
Ambassador to the world. And this all while she has to keep up her performance as Harry's mommy and trying to doppelgang Angelina Jolie. But here's the thing. Funny. Jolie is a renowned humanitarian. She has credited with 60 field missions. Meghan Markle, 60 wardrobe changes. You can't just one day go, I'm the diva of raspberries on Tuesday and turn around saying I'm Angelina Jolie light on Thursdays without the audience being able to spot the wardrobe change. Good news?
Yeah.
You can never fool children. 60 wardrobe changes. You can't just one day go, I'm the diva of raspberries on Tuesday and turn around saying I'm
My husband walked past and he heard what he said and he said, that's pretty good. That's funny. The diva of raspberries on Tuesdays, okay? And then turn around and be something else, Angelina Jolie, on this day with them wrinkled pants. Why does she walk around with those pants like that? That is not sexy. It is not cute. It is not, what's the word I'm looking for? It just doesn't look good. Okay.
I don't feel anything.
I'm Angelina Jolie light on Thursdays without the audience being able to spot the wardrobe change. Good news? You can never fool children.
I don't know. I don't think that she really cares for her.
I just wanted to talk to her. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, so did you guys see the way that little girl walked off from Megan? Like just look at this. I don't want to be next to you. What are you?
I'm crying, baby.
Beautiful. Kids, no, look at this little girl. She said, excuse me, I'm going around that jam. How you get the jam wrong? I don't know. It's the easiest thing you could possibly do is make jam. How do you get that wrong? I literally have to eat it with the English muffin or I can't eat the strawberry. It's impossible. Oh, DeLove, she can sing. I can't sing. She has a beautiful voice. Kids know, though. Do her own kids like her? I don't know, Loretta. I'm new to this. LOL. I don't know, Loretta. Good question. The kids was just doing what came naturally. Yeah, move away from me, move around. That's just, I've never had a kid. Well, I can't say, I just don't remember a kid just walking off from me. They usually take to me. But not Megadoo.
The latest story with Meghan and Harry, it's much bigger than being. You can never fool children.
You can never fool children. Look at this little one walking in. She's old enough to know that she on camera and she needs to stand there and talk to her, the queen. Oh, and look at Harry's head. He needs to shave that. Stop hiding it. It's nothing there, okay? It's nothing there.
The latest story with Meghan and Harry, it's much bigger than being snubbed by Jordanian royalty. Much bigger than another photo op. Much bigger than a money grab. We're talking about two people who represent no government in the world, just themselves. How they got front row seats to an active global conflict. That's not representing the monarchy. That's not even merchandising it. That is the House of Montecito practicing shadow diplomacy to undermine the British monarchy for anti-monarchist forces.
Ooh, he said it again. He brought it up again. He said they are trying to undermine the monarchy. Are they? Because they do look weird. Charles did not approve this trip. He didn't. Free the fluff, Harry. Shave the head, sir. Yes. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Shame the crown, bring down the king, get
Just
Meghan
me.
applause. But here's the part that matters.
Which part?
You don't get invited to a political roundtable unless powerful people want you there. That's not accidental. That's not organic. It is coordinated access, and access always comes with expectations. Look who invited them. The Director General of the World Health Organization. And ask yourself, what does he think of the British royal family? And that's who the Meghans are partnering with.
Dr. Tedros, by the way, isn't actually a doctor, head of the WHO.
Look at this. Look at this. He showed it. I'm so glad he
Think of the
showed it.
British royal family. And that's who the Meghans are partnering with.
Dr. Tedros,
this
by the way, isn't actually a doctor.
This is Mommy's sound, Mommy.
Huh, what'd you say?
That was Mommy. She was hitting the table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You thought somebody was knocking at the door.
Okay.
You going back in there? Okay.
This lady right here has lost her leg, and look at this grin on her face. That would bother me. What is you smiling about? That's what that little girl is asking her. This little girl right here is asking this fool, what is you smiling about? And why is you holding my hand like that? Like what the? This little girl has lost her leg. Look how she's at her bedside like she cares. Look at this performance. You can't get it no better than this. This is up close and personal. If you can't see the performance now, you're missing the whole story. Look at this performance she's doing, and the little girl knows she fake. She's looking at her like, you are fake-a-doo. And hurry up and get out of my face. That's what I would be like. Like, move around. But you're fake. You did not go and visit your father. That's the first thing he said, was that you did not go and visit your dad. And now you're sitting by someone else's bedside that has lost the same thing your dad has. And you got this funny, crazy, creepy looking grin on your face. That is what is going on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. You'll never be a Catherine. You'll never have what it takes. You'll never get there. You are clueless. You are clueless, girl. You got this fake tattoo looking. I mean, look at the grin, guys. Like, what? What is there? What?
Head of the WHO. No, it's not a doctor. Head of WHO. If you look at
Invitations. Look who invited them. The Director General of the World Health Organization. And ask yourself, what does he think of the British royal family? And that's who the Megans are partnering with.
Dr. Tedros, who, by the way, isn't actually a doctor.
I ain't gonna get over this. This right here, I need a picture of. Oh God, my phone is dying. I'm going to take a picture because I need this as one of my thumbnails. Look how she's grinning and forgot about her father. It's just so nasty. She's just clueless. Okay, I got the picture. Free the fluffy, hairy, too little, no empathy on her face. She was like, I asked, make a wish for Taylor Swift. Who the F is this? Okay. Who are you? And why are you grinning at me like this? I can see her having a smile, a slight, but she is clueless. She doesn't know how to do it. Even if she practiced it, you can't even get that right. You don't have you don't have it in you, the empathy. Which one of you said that? Which one of you lovely people said that? No empathy, girl. None whatsoever.
Head of the WHO. No, it's not a doctor. Head of WHO. If you look into Tedros's background, he was a member of a hard.
Now look at that face. You go from one extreme to the next. You cannot make this up. She looked like she didn't saw a ghost. They said, do you want to see her leg? And they showed her the leg that was amputated. The same situation that happened to her father. the one she didn't go see, the one she didn't call, the one she didn't email, the one she left in the Philippines to get any kind of prosthetic leg instead of a good one, a light one. They said there's a light one that costs a little bit more, but I don't know if they can afford that one. But she would be able to. But since she didn't cut off family members, we're supposed to think she's a humanitarian. First of all, she needs to quit wearing them wrinkled pants. I'm hurt behind this situation. Look at these pants. I know you hear us talking crazy about your wardrobe. Are you missing it? The love. Okay. This is funny. Look at them pants. She wrong for that. That's why I would have been looking at her if I was a little girl. You're wrinkled. You need to go and regroup if you're the Duchess of Sussex. Shoot. Yeah, she's awful. Look at her face. Just look at it. I wish I can get it closer. Shoot. Okay, hold on, what did I do? Okay. Oh. It was the open toe sandals for you. What was those brown ones? Those brown ones were so ugly. I was like, oh my goodness. That's what you put on your feet. Debbie says the answer to whether H&M are trying to undermine the monarchy might be answered in the next segment. What segment? Debbie, what do you know? That's okay. Take over. Girl, what you doing awake? I know. I got to get a little bit together. Well, my husband's got her. He's going to put her in the tub-a-doo. Hi, Cece. I know. George came on and I couldn't wait until tomorrow because we're doing the Virginia. And so here we are. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 7,000 and I would love to get into a different algorithm. So if you guys don't mind helping me out that come into the chat, please hit the like button. I should have at least 25 likes, if not more. And I do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, Megan looking like she concerned. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Not even concerned. She just looks weird. She don't know how to look. She's acting, so she went from this to smiling at her face. Oh, it's like 9:30 p.m. That's okay, Loretta. I forget to hit the like button too sometimes. I do. Okay, it's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, I liked on both vertical and horizontal. I feel like I tend to get more people when I do it that way, which is good because I think 20 people in my chat is good for me. I enjoy that. I'm at a good place at 20 people, honestly. Thank you guys. Yeah, I did. I put all the streams available. I did. I knew what I was doing tonight. I was trying to get me at least to 20 people at a steady pace. And so far, I have been achieving that. So thank you guys out there for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue.
Core Marxist regime. And here's a man who's invited.
Ooh, look at this. Look at this face. Look at Harry's face. Wow. He looks depressed. He looked like, why am I here with her? What we doing? She looked like, oh, I am so fake. Look how fake I am. My smile is fake. You're fake. Everything is fake. It's a fake-a-do night, you know? It's a fake-a-do night. It's a fake-a-do night. It's a fake-a-do night. Oh, you're welcome to love. I needed to laugh. I needed it. I needed it. I needed it. Yes, I knew that we were going to laugh and have some fun with this. Look at this. Look at this. She almost looked like Play-Doh. And I'm not saying that to be funny. She does. She looks like she's got Play-Doh. She don't look real. And maybe it's that fake smile. It could be a fake smile. Wow. Girl, you are delulu. She's a little delulu, guys.
Harry and Meghan. This is a man who doesn't believe in royalty, doesn't believe in monarchy, has got Harry and Meghan there. Who else is?
Are you telling me that this guy doesn't like royalty and he has Harry and Meghan there? Yeah, that's yes. Now that you mention it, she does the love. That is what she is given. Like she passed gas or something. Oh, okay. Just her face, the way it was looking. Like she smelled something. Smirkadoo. That's what it was, a smirkadoo. So it's highly sensitive. Why? I enjoyed it, honestly, because it did. That's what it looked like. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I can see. Let's keep it clean. Keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. Rocket Doolittle is now barking at his treats.
Behind this, Yvette Cooper. She got Harry into Ukraine. Look, come on, we know Labour don't like the monarchy either.
In my opinion, she who must be obeyed in her ginger handbag are getting revenge against the royal family for not.
For them to go over there and be in an environment where people are not liking the royal family, is that a good look for them? I'm just saying.
Getting the half in and half out deal that they always wanted.
Ooh, is that what you think, George? He said they're getting a half in and half out. Are they getting that, guys? Is that what we're saying? That we're half in and half out? Wow. That's a big one.
So they're aligning themselves with new friends who have the monarchy in their sights. Break down their plays. You're going to see the whole chessboard. Every move the Megans make creates confusion. Every appearance blurs the lines. And blurred lines are leverage. That's not charity. That is power positioning.
Power positioning. These two squirtadoos can't have any power. Please, the king and queen didn't even come out and see what they were up to. Hey, Rocky. There you go, Rocky. Now cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Let's get physical. Bath time. Oh. Keeping it clean, keeping it clean. I got a snack. I got a snack-a-doo. That's good.
There's only one problem. Everyone who hates the monarchy, they're counting on Harry to deliver the goods. They're counting on him to hit a home run using his head. Good luck.
The food, the aid corridors need to be opened. They're currently not. And I know that Dr. Tedros has already...
On him to hit a home run using his head. Good luck.
The food, the aid corridors need to be opened. They're currently not. And I know that Dr. Tedros has already talked extensively about food and medical supplies, you know, the basic needs for full access for humanitarian organizations to be able to deliver that aid to the people that need it the most.
Either Harry can't read or like Meghan Markle, he doesn't Google.
Remember when I got that chicken salad? And we all did a ride-a-do to the chicken salad place? That's what I'm eating. The chicken salad. When I spent $34. Yeah, that's what I'm eating with some chips. Okay.
I just did a quick search And I found an article or press release from January of this year put out by the World Health Organization, and it contradicted every single word Harold just said. It pretty much stated that 100% of basic food needs are being met, and it's the first time since 2023.
Oh, wow.
But I guess, that's the Montecito way. They're allergic to facts. After all, we're talking about Harry, the same man who recently said that his 5-year-old, pulled up a seat next to him and was like, Daddy, let's talk about military matters and landmines. That's the guy the WHO wants to trust. Strange times we're living in.
It's hard because kids, they'll always ask the right questions. There's no filter. Archie was asking about landmines. I was talking about how some of these guys were blowing up. I think IEDs, improvised explosive devices, is probably a bit too much at this stage.
What? What did he say? Landmines and blowing up. Did y'all get that? Let me put it on captions. It is good, Loretta. That sounds good to Lovely. Yeah. Okay.
Times we're living in.
It's hard because kids, they'll always ask the right questions. There's no filter. Archie was asking about landmines. I was talking about how some of these guys were blowing up. I think IEDs, improvised explosive devices, is probably a bit too much at this stage.
Wow. Why would he be having that conversation with Archie about how, and look how he's talking about it, how some of these guys were blown up. Like, is there a, yeah, your birthday's coming up.
I found myself talking to him about mines at 5 years old. And interestingly, it gave me a chance to talk about my mum, his grandma.
That's the guy who could have been the Governor General of Canada. I kid you not, people. A story broke 3 days ago. 5 years ago, King Charles offered the position to the man formerly known as Prince.
Wow.
Canada would have offered Harry Struction, a title tied to duty.
What a nice prestigious title that would have been. Ten more minutes, guys. Hang in there. He's 5 years old and he's talking about landmines. Yeah, that's a bit much. Ain't making a lot of sense. Canada probably is glad he refused it. I'm sure, Debbie. Yeah, it was really crazy, Debbie. Archie was asking about landmines and his mother work. Sure, he believed you, Harry. Demon Dictator says Harry was about 5. Really? Debbie says Canada is probably glad Harry refused the offer. Probably. Loretta says, I was just commenting to myself. I remember his Halloween costume that one year. I can't get it past it. Oh, sorry, phone call. I apologize. That's okay, Duty Bird. No, that's not really appropriate combo for a 5-year-old. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Yeah, that was, I didn't think so.
Real service.
I thought that was not a good conversation to be having. Saying that. Blown up and stuff. Just that threw me.
All he had to do was say yes, become a citizen, get rubber stamped by the PM, serve something bigger than himself. But he chose streaming instead of statesmanship, and Netflix instead of nationhood. Way to go, Harry. Fast forward to today, you got the Jordan trip, UN leadership councils, touring rehab facilities, and boom, hospital pop-ins with Meghan, all while she's nationhood. Way to go, Harry. Fast forward to today, you got the Jordan trip, UN leadership councils, touring rehab facilities, and boom, hospital pop-ins with Meghan, all while she's posting on Instagram about selling new bookmarks. Yep, that really happened. I can see it now. She's walking the hospital corridors, posing for the cameras, one tear, left eye coming down. It's like, excuse me, anybody have the password to Wi-Fi? Got merch to move.
It's all about me. All about me. She's very strategic. So she likes to do things more like for more than one reason. Of course she did it while she was in Jordan posting about her bookmarks.
And a few days before that, she was offering up some tips to entertain people at your home. Prepare the engraved ice cubes, open the fridge, get out a bottle of bubbly, and then wait for it. Chill the champagne. Wow. Mind blown. What do you do with that kind of wisdom of the ages? It's life-changing. Do I dance a jig, confess that I believe in miracles, or just wait to find out that Meghan Markle doesn't know how to open canned goods?
We have a soup, we have a tomato paste, we have a lot of canned. Do they have the items to open all of these?
You give me chocolate now.
Here,
Yes, they cannot have cream. Yeah.
Next week, be on the lookout. Meghan Markle will unveil her new humanitarian masterclass. Advanced techniques on opening ring pool cans. Module 1, the can. Module 2, identifying the tab. Module 3, pull. I can't say it enough. The Megans need to have their title stripped now because everything they touch, they
Oh, guys, I've been seeing it everywhere. Have you seen where people want their titles removed? Like, it's been an uprising and them getting their titles removed. Good night.
mop. They wanted out of the monarchy. They got it. They wanted freedom. They got it. They wanted to succeed in Hollywood. Well, they didn't get everything. The thing is, what we just learned on this trip, the Megans, they don't want responsibility. They want symbolism. They don't want duty. They want optics. They don't want to serve the crown. They want to monetize it. And when the monetization fails, they pivoted to destabilization. Jordan is Exhibit A. If Andrew is a scandal, Harry is a symptom, and Prince William, he is the correction. In his court, it'll be titles tied to duty, access tied to service, and the end of the royal subscription model. It's only a matter of time. How long do you think it's going to be till Harry and Meghan have their title strip? I want to hear what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're new here,
go check out George the Giant Slayer. He's awesome, guys. I put a thumbs up. I'm going to put his link back in the chat. Hold on one second, sweetie. I'm coming. I'm logging off in just a moment. Okay, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining me and being a part of this show. I hope you have a lovely night.
Was this cut right there?
I don't know. I probably scratched myself.
Mommy. I know, Mommy. Mommy.
Yes.
Okay, what's this? Okay, Mommy.
Okay. Okay, guys, have a lovely evening, whatever time it is your way. I hope you enjoyed George the Giant Slayer. He's awesome. Check him out. He talks about other things as well, but I always catch his lives, his videos on Meghan and Harry. They're epic. And hey, he has more. So you can always go back and watch one that we've already done. Anyway, I know this deep dive took a little longer than norm, but I'm out of here. Love you guys.